Alright, welcome everybody back to some Atlas today. Well, it's that time of week again, so we're back with Atlas. Um, so yeah, that's the intro. That's it. Welcome. Good to see you. I mean, hear you. I mean, I don't know, whatever. And yeah, let's get moving. Let me just unmute some things. Alright, guys, stream is up and active, so say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Game's bouncing me around all over the place. I have no idea really what I'm going to do today. I mean, I sort of do, but I sort of don't. You put a skin on my sloop.
Yep. A random skin. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it on the first wheel I see.
That's cool. And a little bit, I sort of came past the sloop and I went, "What the fuck is that?" I mean, yeah, well, okay, that's what it is. He put a crab skin on the wheel of my sloop.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I feel sorry for that poor sloop.
I don't.
I do? It's only supposed to have the skulls.
There we go. Level the crew up. Although he's probably a bit lonely because there's no other crew on my schooner. I probably should see about doing something about that actually.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I did actually go back to playing Atlas, I would probably go mooch off your animals. Yeah, still gotta do the work. They're just your teams.
Well,
What did you
yeah.
ask about?
He's gonna mooch our animals.
I said if I went back to playing Atlas.
So I'm watching the screen, but I'm not seeing any chat.
No, there's no chat yet on the stream yet.
And apparently Atlas does not want me to actually get in tonight.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. It keeps stalling on the no gold shipyard load.
Okay, well, it loaded fine for me. So unless it can't validate with the workshop, I guess that would do it.
Or if
There you
they've
are.
had an
Yeah.
update.
Probably just my side.
Come on, hurry up and raise the anchor. It's not that deep here. Crumbs, I could almost stand up. There we go.
Yeah, I find the anchor raising takes a bit while when you're very
If it's
shore.
well, not only that, if you've been anchored for quite some time and it's gone into the green anchor, the safe anchor, it takes forever to raise, even if it's right next to shore, and you could actually walk out of the boat. The trick is you actually lower the anchor again, and then re-raise it, and it'll just come straight up, bang. Well, foodstuffs for everything seems to be pretty cool and pretty good, so that's all good.
I've been checking that when I've been logging on.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually do. It's usually the first order of business, actually.
First and last.
Yeah, pretty much. Carotenoid goes in there. I mean, I could go wreck diving, I guess. I haven't done that for a little while, and it's a good way of getting blueprints and prefabs, whether they're useful.
Actually where I got
sometimes.
both my cannon, my mythical cannon brave app, and my Enderman import.
Yeah.
Print.
Well, like I said, as to whether they're useful, that's highly debatable. You get a lot that aren't. But maybe I'll do
any
that.
that aren't, I just throw out and then just rise through.
Yeah, I throw him back to Poseidon. He can keep him. And okay, we've got plenty of oil still. It's a little bit foggy at the moment, so what time is it? In the evening, so it's about to get night time, so I'm going to have to wait until the day anyway. Let's have a look. What maps do we have here?
It picks up one for like 2 grand gold.
Very nice. There is actually a map that spawns inside the docks here, by the way. And I mean actually inside one of the foundation blocks.
That looks like it'd be fun to get.
Yeah, it's the foundation block on the little jetty next to the sloop, actually. Oh, hello, Mr. Manta. I'm thinking you might have to die. Just like that. I want your fish meats
No, you
and
can't have it.
and oils.
No, not allowed. Sorry.
I wasn't asking you.
Too bad. I am the all squirrel. You shall obey.
The old squirrel. We'll go with the pick.
That was an interesting man to kill. It finally showed up on stream.
Yeah. Well, the manta was just sitting there stuck. So, since it's
Almost
going
like
to...
its front end spawned inside the foundation block.
Yeah, well, if it wants to sacrifice itself to my meats gains, then that's all good by me. And we'll 63.
Oh,
Let's
diving,
stick it
I
in.
had a shark spawn pretty much like that.
Yep.
Its head was inside the
Exactly. Yep.
either that or it had been
salts.
chasing the dolphin that was also stuck in the wreck.
Yeah, it could have been.
And the wreck spawned.
We'll put that there. Okay, we've got plenty of salts. I picked up 2 maps before and I've only got 1 in my inventory. That's pretty weird. It's for an A1.
Pick up.
Oh no, it picked up and it despawned. But either that it was close to total exploration. As soon as it came into my inventory it expired, which is possible. It's another map for A1. Worth 800 gold this time. And it looks like it's probably... Which island would that be? Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, the map for B3 I found was for Lion's Bluff.
Yeah. This one. Oh yeah, no, it's for the bottom Freeport Island. Which is whatever the name of this one is. I can't remember the name of this one. Why is it not showing me the island info?
No, squirrel.
For some reason
I'm
it's
gonna
just,
go get a drink. I'll be back.
yeah, it's just not
Okay.
showing me. It's just not showing me the island info. But that's cool. It's fine. It's
Minor detail.
yeah. It's one of the islands in the Freeport. So that's all we need to worry about. We can go in there. We'll put this hide
Oh,
away.
that's weird.
What?
Oh, your stream kind of showed up a little pixelated for a second, but only in certain sections of your walls.
Huh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Actually, that's the first time I've seen that on your
Oh,
stream.
I've seen it happen before. I think it's actually a Twitch compression thing.
Probably.
That's right, I can't go because it's going to be night time shortly and I'm not going to go diving on the wrecks at night time. Even though I do have a lantern somewhere, so I could.
There's
Embrace the darkness.
about 7 lanterns in my smithy on board my brig.
I've got one somewhere, I just can't remember where I put it in the crate. Actually, no, I know where it is.
Question your organizational skills, Kaladin.
What organisational skills? I wing it. I thought you knew that.
No wonder you guys left me in charge of the base storage.
Exactly.
That
Alright.
actually explains a lot now. Uh,
There it is. Okay, so I can go diving at night time. I actually have a
I
lantern.
still gotta admit that time that I blew that one person up was freaking so satisfying.
Yes.
Sure, I took out some of the base, but it was
It
worth
was worth it. That's the same sort of satisfied feeling that we
Who'd you
got
blow up
with.
again?
Tabor.
Mm-hmm.
He was irritating me over at the base in Aberration by
Yeah.
following me, going through all of our stuff,
He was,
going through
yeah.
everyone's personal housing. It irritated me, so eventually I started shooting him. He had
Yeah.
a better rifle, so he killed me more quickly. I got the rocket
Rocket
launcher.
launcher, yep. That was
He hid
actually a little fun.
underneath the floor in
In the half gap, yeah.
in our hatchery and thought that that would keep him safe. No, no, not even close.
Yeah, see, he didn't realise that we're quite prepared to take our own base out.
Yeah, I mean, we're the ones that built it. We're the ones that got to replace it. If we're gonna blow up part of our base, then it's probably gonna be a pretty good indication that you're irritating us.
Yeah, a little bit.
Didn't help that I was already
Irritated.
really irritated at the way things were going.
That was when you were trying to tame the Ravager, wasn't it? Around the same time?
Um, no, it was when I was trying to work on getting or figuring out how to bypass all the issues that were going on with the Ravager.
That's right, yeah.
So my mining production had drastically reduced because of the fact that at that point we basically had to leave someone on the zip line with the
Yeah,
Ravager
yeah, because
at all times.
because they broke zip lines so you couldn't get on and off it properly.
Yeah.
That's right,
So when we
yeah.
got one on there, we had to keep that sucker on there.
Yes. Once you've, after 20, 30, 40 attempts, you finally got one on there. That was
Yeah,
so frustrating.
it was. It really was.
Alright.
And honestly, what really frustrated me a lot about the servers was the fact that it was a complete clean wipe every time.
Yeah, they
Um,
Stone Aged us every map.
yeah,
And I have to
which
admit, I find that.
gets old.
What's the point of all the effort you put in to build levels up and get resources and tames and everything all built up if you're going to get Stone Aged as soon as you actually go to a new map? Sort
Yeah.
of defeats the whole purpose of actually all that progression.
Yep. Because as you go to each map is actually difficult than or more difficult than
Yeah,
the last one.
because
It's
each map is
supposed
designed for you to progress from one map to the next. And that means progressing with tames, or at least some tames, and, well, the
yeah.
levels
I
and,
mean,
and accumulated stuffs.
I would have been happy with being able to at least progress with just land-based tames.
Yep. Yeah, see, with that said,
Because
I'm not
I
sure
just
what I'm doing with my server. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with my server, because I don't have a home server, so I can't just go and offload everything in on a sideways server. Am I going to take all of my tames with me, or am I going to cull them and just take a core when I go to Scorched? I don't know.
you could probably pull all of your top-end breeders into a personal world and then pull them back over.
I could possibly do that, or I could spin up just like a home server, a side server where you just basically just
Yeah.
somewhere to dump things, I guess, because I don't really want to leave them in the upload system, and I don't really want to bring them into a personal, private world. Um,
Yeah.
or I could take them all with and just leave them in cryostasis. So
That's true.
I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with that, to be honest. Ooh, 7.7. That's It's nice.
It's not good enough. Keep moving. It
Well,
has to be at least 11.
well, yeah. I mean, I agree. 11's nice.
No, 11's mandatory. Everything below 11 is just not worth it. Nope, 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 nope.
Actually, it was 3 point something that I got the links out of.
Yeah, it would be.
Mordred, you're missing the epic amount of sarcasm in this.
Yes.
There's sarcasm. Is that good to eat?
Well,
I love it.
considering
That was good. That was a good comeback.
considering I'm not a foodie, I wouldn't know.
That's a good comeback.
It'd be
I
a
love
question
it.
for the beanpole that's in chat with us
I love it.
that tends to eat everything under the sun, but still manages to retain his girlish figure.
I know. Just because I'm a. Okay, so I have a high metabolism. Leave me alone.
I used to have a high metabolism, and I stopped playing sports.
I don't play sports.
No, I still wish that I had my friend's metabolism, or at least half of his metabolism. Half of his metabolism would actually do him wonders, and me wonders.
Yeah.
Because as it sits, he has negative fat cells in his body.
Yeah, I have a little bit now, but then again, I've spent a lot of years working on making sure I do. I know that sounds strange, but
Not really.
I
But,
have had to actually work really hard to actually even put a little bit of weight on, and I've only put a little bit on. Enough to be healthy, as my doctor tells me. I actually look healthier now than I have done in years, so.
That was a really shallow dive.
It was.
Probably could have freed up dove it if you had warm enough armor.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, but then he has to worry about those shark things.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, one's right at the edge of the trench. And this one over here is, I think, right on the edge of a trade wind.
One on the trench might be on the edge of a trade wind as well.
Right at the very start of the trade wind, I think. The one that comes across the top and swings over towards B3. Sort of comes from about there anyway. And I got crap. Mythical stone wall and mythical small stone gateway. And some gold and some beer. Ooh.
Gold's always nice.
Yay! Gold's always nice, yep. Yep, we've just hit the trade wind. Whoa, man. Whoa, no way. No, I'm not going there. Come on, turn. I know we're in a trade wind, but you can turn. Thank you.
Are you sure?
There was over
Way
85
right.
galleons to damned out that way.
Yeah, we're just going to go this way. Bye-bye, boys. Not playing with you.
Win.
Yes.
What level are they?
Yes.
That's a red galleon, so no, it don't matter.
No, it's a red brig. Galleons are 23. The brigantines are 29. That's all I can see now.
Where's your sense of adventure?
I left it at home in my other pants.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Looks like
20s
it's more on
and
that deck right there, right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
oh, the entire fleet is level 20.
Hmm. They're all in their 20s, yeah. And we'll go over here to the one at the edge of the trench. Hopefully there's no fleet sitting on top of it. Oh, a cold front. That's annoying. It's actually warmer in the water.
Bad jokes available for that one.
Oh, heck yeah.
I need to get out more. Oh shit! I didn't even realize that. My character managed to reach level 17 last night.
Oh, nice.
I
Oh,
was
what?
totally observant on that one.
Nice. Yeah, like I actually do have enough mythical blueprints for a Briggs gun forts.
Oh, okay, nice.
I have 15 of them. I have a set of 9, which has a durability of 270%, and a set of 6, which has a durability of 207%.
Ah. A little bit further around that way. There it is. It's really weird because normally when I build a dive sloop like this, I actually put the dive platform on the opposite side. And I'm so used to pulling up next to wrecks with them on the right hand side because that's the side the platform is.
Honestly, as long as you're right on top of them, it don't matter.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It was just more a
Honestly,
habit,
I don't
an
know how
aesthetic habit.
I don't know how you can have the diving platform on the left-hand side. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know, I know. 6. I know, I'm a freak.
Well, it's a big ass storm here at the moment.
It's just a cold front here.
You
The
might as well
docks
pick up
are
the
being
while you're-
Oh.
flooded constantly. My loading in. 'Cause I
Yeah.
have no terrain.
While I'm here, I'll just take care of you. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Thank you.
You might be
My
able to
silent
pick up-
crew, my silent crew is slip and sliding all around the place.
Well, I mean, specialist is special does.
I know. I better turn you on. There we go. So I wonder how much on the edge of the trench I am.
Hmm. But anything you're not willing to lose in the chest somewhere.
Okay, it's not that far on the edge. Yeah, see, I normally try to do that. I just keep forgetting to.
I need to figure out how to set up a few things. Like, for example,
Okay, the
set up,
chest is the other end.
the chat box over there to type out what I say while I'm talking in Discord.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, like a reverse text to speak,
Well, that way,
text to voice.
yeah, that way people that game but can't hear can still hear what, or still know what's going on.
Yeah. Hello, Marlon. Come on, thank you. Where's the next one? I better be careful though because I'm liable to dive cold the way things are going. What I really wish is once you actually cleared a wreck like that, it actually took it off your map.
That would be nice.
You'd think it'd be a simple little thing, really.
All it is a map refresh.
Well, yeah. Come on, keep coming round this way. No, we're not going north, we're going over north. We want to come around. There we go.
Okay, the tree textures have actually not loaded for me yet.
Yep.
They're still like flat one-dimensional tree textures.
Right. Oh, it's because I'm wet, that's what it is. I suppose I could put... have some coffee. Why not? There you go, I'm not cold no more. Well, not freezing. Cold, just not freezing. I really probably should see about putting stuff in this chest, so I'm not carrying it. It's not going to weigh me down. Oh, actually I should throw them away because there's no use to me at all. All this coffee, sodas must be really, really hyper all the time. The amount of... oh, there's a trade wind. You know, the implication is the amount of coffee they drink. And I actually want to get rid of all of these. Yeah, keep them. They're junk. Four in the morning, so sun will be coming up soon. Ah, there you go. It's clearing. There it is.
Now, I gotta admit, the one thing that I do wish they did have in New World was the lovely thing called Sprint.
Yes. Oh, what? No, it's only a schooner, but I'm only a sloop after all.
You need some help out there?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Let me guess, it's pathing towards me? Yeah, that'd be right. They always path towards you. And there's the brigantine. I knew there would have to be more than just the schooner. Let's just go this way. Hopefully I can slip past his nose before he sees me. I doubt it though. 41. There's the second brigantine. And of course it's going to path towards me. Keep turning, you. Yeah, you keep turning. Okay, we'll swing a little bit further north and see if we can try this other one over here. There's another one in the trench.
some long time for this stuff to grow.
Which stuff?
Either that or I'm not throwing enough fertilizer into it.
Oh, the foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep pumping them full of fertilizer. I keep taking fertilizer. I don't know that there is actually a limit. I usually put 60 or 80k of fertilizer in them. And then I found the trick is go and do something else. It's like a watch pot, a watch kettle, never boils type deal. And then one day there I harvested it. I went round the whole garden harvesting everything. By the time I got back to the first one, it was ready to harvest again. I did that about 6 times in a row. I went, what the hell was going on here? So I don't know. I think there's a little bit of strangeness going on with the gardens, how they work. Only a 4.1, but
That has a better chance of at least having the makeable, easily makeable,
blueprints in them, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, I'm still drunk by the looks. I still got the grog or the ale thingies around my vision. Not when I'm underwater though.
all I know is that the video keeps buffering for me for some reason.
Weird. Okay, it's not this end.
No, I've been running into bees on this island a lot.
Yeah, if you're up towards where you you go for metal, yes. Well, actually, there's bees all over the place.
Yeah, but I haven't seen
No,
one
there's no
honey
hives.
hive.
There's no honey hives, just bees. I've searched because if I didn't have to go to Zell's Island to steal honey, I would. Oh, puckle gun.
Do they actually work?
They work. They're not very effective, in my opinion. Oh. Oh, weird looking seaweed is all. Oh, that was fire coral. Really?
Yes. I found brain coral there.
Looks like seaweed to me.
Yeah, that's fire coral.
Huh, how odd. It's actually very odd because previously you only found coral out in the trenches. You didn't find them in the ocean.
I think they have them in the ocean now because you can tame horses with coral.
You can, yeah. But the seahorses are only available in the trench, as I understand it. So, I don't know. It's weird. Take that off. There we go. The puckle gun. I don't really want the puckle gun, and I don't want coffee seeds. They can go away. Oh, I'll take the berry tea. Berry tea's good. Mythical fence support. Well, let me show you what I think of your mythical fence support game. Goodbye. Float away. Don't come back. Alright, oh look, it has actually cleared them off the map. Unless I've just gone out of range, actually. Could be just that I'm out of range.
You've probably just gone out of range. Or if you head back into those directions, they probably won't be there.
Yeah, probably not. Oh boy, this is going to make seeing ships of the dam difficult.
Okay, we got about 30,000 berries in our silo now.
Yeah, I noticed. I've been putting them in there too because I kept filling up the food troughs with them, and they had tons left over. So the silo actually helps, and it also helps all of our silent crew as well. So
Yeah, so we just have to really worry about food.
Yep.
Or rather, gold.
yeah, that's not that bit of drama. I mean,
It's like 1 gold every day.
I think it's every 12 hours.
Oh,
But I
I
mean-
got it to like 22 hours, every like 22 hours.
Oh yeah, when they're anchored, yeah. Like the 3 wrecks that I've gone on down on, I've got, okay, bad joke. 386 gold out of just 3 wrecks, which is not too bad. I mean, you go and dive on a couple of wrecks and you've got enough gold to keep a ship's complement good for a few days or a week, something like that,
Longer.
or longer. Yeah. So as long as you go collecting gold every so often, it's not so bad. And I'm thinking I need to tame another couple of high level bears because I've actually decided I might try breeding bears. I never did breeding in Atlas before. Might try breeding bears for maps.
You're gonna have to have ice boxes unless you set it up in an Arctic area.
Probably.
We can set it up in a tundra. There's on just off. Off to B3, isn't there? There's a couple tundra islands there, isn't there?
Yep, I believe so. But I think there's more chance of getting some decent bears to be able to do maps by breeding them than taming them. Definitely. And I do understand that taming is not the same as it is for Ark. I mean, breeding, I should say. Oh, dear.
Which honestly, I kind of think that adding that aspect into Arc would be kind of interesting.
Probably.
Slightly annoying. but
Biome
interesting
specific, yeah.
nonetheless.
Well, it kind of is there.
Sort of, maybe.
Needs, unless you have an air conditioner, you need certain temperatures.
Yeah. Yeah, you do need to temperature control. But hey, you could always see about setting up an ice box. There's no dramas with that. I mean, we do get cold enough on this island. It is temperate, so...
Last time I tried setting up an icebox, it didn't work.
Yeah, it only works if the temperature drops below 0, I believe. And it can happen, so... I'll give it a try, but if need be, I'll go and claim a tundra island somewhere, or even just set up a breeding base on it. That'll be probably easier. Why claim it? Just set up a breeding base there.
Because you're greedy.
Heck yeah. Thought you knew that already.
You're the one that said why claim it.
Exactly.
Because you're greedy.
But it's a waste of gold. And you have to keep going and checking it and make sure that the claim flag's got enough gold in it. And it's a lot of headache, you know. We'll just go and leech off somebody else's island, maybe.
Where's Zell when you need him? Zell, go claim another island.
Well, he's already got 2.
Yeah, but he
Found
needs
one of 'em.
200.
The other one is up in
Just-
B1. He's got the one just north of us in A2, but he's also got one island over in B1. Unless he's let that expire.
Actually,
Ooh.
don't know when he's last been on.
I didn't realize he actually got off that game. I mean, just
I
being
mean,
honest
seriously,
here.
yeah, yeah. No, I know what you mean.
And I swear the poor guy is constantly gnawing at the bit the second the servers are unavailable because of maintenance or whatever.
Ooh, 14
My
mythical
ships,
medium
my
gun
ships, my
ports.
precious ships. Oh.
Oh, you have enough for a brick.
Yeah, 14 medium gun ports. Mythical.
That
Nice.
being said, he does know how to make make a ship in Atlas look damn good.
Oh, yes, he is definitely a master shipwright.
He's kind of like Lunars, except for in his case, he suffers from ship-oriented greeble addiction.
Yes, whereas Luna is just greeble addiction. Oi, where did that come from? You stay over there. No, I don't have cannons on here. What's the point of that?
Make you question the point of that.
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally clicked my left mouse button and it brought up the targeting reticle.
You can look at it to actually look around slightly further distances.
Yeah, because it gives you a higher elevation. And
One
what else
thing
do
I
we
actually
have? Blueprints
do kind
for
of like
mines, journeyman mines.
about this game is the fact that depending on where you're at, will actually depend on whether or not you're while you're harvesting ore, it gives the acoustic vibrations.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like they're trying to make it as real as possible, but also keep the fantasy vibe.
Yeah.
Which, let's face it, they're actually doing pretty good so far.
Well, from what I've seen of it, they're doing really well with it. Yeah.
Company made it.
Amazon.
No, there's nothing there. Go. Oh, wait.
But if I'm not mistaken, it's Amazon's first MMORPG.
Yeah. And it's most likely probably built on Lumberyard, which is their game engine. In fact, it's the same game engine that Star Citizen is now using, which is a highly customized and modified version of CryEngine. And Lumberyard is also free. And no, I'm not supporting Lumberyard. I just happen to know these tidbits of trivia.
You're just a software geek, just admit it.
Well, yeah, I've been keeping a very close eye on free game engines for a long time. However, I'm still leaning towards Unreal Engine. If I was to pick up my game development again, my game development project again, and because I was at a point of having to rewrite it, and I was trying to toss up whether I was going to rewrite my own game engine again, because it would be the second time, or whether I'd go with an already established AAA rated free engine, and Unreal was what it boiled down to. Is if I'm going to, that's the one I'm going to go with. And then with the release, the beta peak at Unreal 5, that's sort of, if I'm going to rebuild my game, that's where I'd be building it, because scalability is just off the scale. Scalability off the scale, yeah, what a pun. Ooh, right on the shimmer.
back to base or get back to town without harvesting or picking up anything. Okay, let me rephrase that. I gotta make it at least to the road.
Your
The
little
roads are standardly fairly safe.
standardly fairly. I love that.
Well, occasionally you get a mob that gets dragged out to the road by someone,
Yeah.
in which case, yes, it will aggro on you if you've got a higher aggro rate than the other person.
Yeah.
Which I do kind of like, because it means that if someone runs out of range and you want to pick that mob off of them, then you can.
Yeah.
Or if someone's in trouble, then yeah, I mean,
You can
like that
assist by coming in and, yeah, if you had a higher aggro coefficient thingy
yeah,
rating.
higher aggro rating, you can pull it off then.
Mm-hmm.
Although I still think it's funny that the hammer sounds like a freaking bolt of lightning.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You've got Molnir and you didn't even know it.
Right? No, slow down. Oh, wait. Really? Of course you're gonna make me run through there, you heartless bastards. I had to shove freaking
Go to your happy place.
No, they're making me run directly through a loot-infested area.
Yeah, I know. Is that the same place you had to run through the other day?
No. That one was just significantly higher in levels compared to me.
Uh-huh. More coral, more coral.
In this particular situation,
seaweed.
it's just a matter of that area has a bunch of vegetation that I need for crafting health and power pots.
Yep. The light, the light! I'm going to melting. Hang on, where's it? There it is. While I'm here, I might as well put the lootses in there. A catapult turret blueprint, a legendary. Fine lumberyard blueprint. Journeyman lumberyard blueprint. Mythical medium wood gateway. Oi, Poseidon, take this crap back. Alright, I suppose I'll probably just start heading back towards base, since there's no new wrecks on my scopes. And we've got to run the gauntlet now of Fleets of the Damned, which are in here somewhere. And at 7.6 knots, I'm not going to be able to outrun it all that well. Which is really strange considering the wind is reasonable. Yeah, oh well. I'll just have to try and avoid as opposed to outrun. Unless of course I can get into a trade route, trade wind, then I can outrun it.
Going 7 will outrun it.
Oh, barely. Barely. You struggle with going 10 knots to be able to outrun ships of the damned. I mean, you can, but it's very slow going. But if I can get into the trade wind, I'll definitely outrun it because my speed will bump up to, well, push up to in the order of between 12 and 15, 12 and 14. At this low end though, maybe up to about 10 to 12, but still. This is just at the start of the trade wind. It starts low, it speeds up, and then tapers off at the other end. It's a speed multiplier that I set when I built them. I think I got that one. Kind of deliberately going back down this way just to see if any of the wrecks that I couldn't get last time are accessible now because the fleet has moved. I probably don't hold my breath, but you never know. It'll be nice once we can get the trade wind displays, ocean displays fixed. Apparently it's coming. I've been negotiating or talking with G-Portal and their dev team. How'd they put it? They're validating the change, which, since the change is actually already part of the game engine, they're actually validating their upload system for supporting the additional image files that are necessary for the new trade wind system to display on oceans properly. But apparently it's coming soon. Trademark. When? Also trademark. Is another story. But I'm looking forward to when they do, because I know before Grapeshot changed their image formats a second time, the first iteration, it was really nice. You could actually see the trade winds, the routes on the ocean. I don't know whether you weren't playing at that time, Mordreds. The trade winds are supposed to display on the oceans as a 25% lighter ocean color for where the trade wind is, so you can actually visibly see it. It makes it easy to stay in the trade wind then to be able to traverse them. That was the first iteration. Then Grapeshot, on the next major update, said, no, we're going to do images a little bit differently on how we're going to support that. And there is some image files that are required for each cell that are used, separate image files now, so they're new images, that are used to tell the game where to display on the oceans to increase the lighter color. And at the moment the host doesn't support the upload of those images. The game will still work fine without it, the trade winds still work fine without it, you just can't see them visibly on the ocean when you're scanning the ocean. You can see them with a spyglass, and you can see them on your HUD indicator when you're within them and stuff like that. So you can still sort of use them, but you can't tell if you're drifting in or out of a trade wind when you're sailing on the oceans. So hopefully very, very soon we will actually have that system in place, and that's when trade winds are a lot of fun, because you can actually visibly see them on the ocean when you're sailing and go, oh, the trade wind over there, and you can actually change and navigate towards it to make use of the higher wind speeds and stuff. That was a long explanation for something that we don't have yet. Yeah. No, okay, so we're not going over there. They're still there. They haven't left. They're obviously guarding that particular shipwreck. Or are they? They've de-resed. Where are they? I can see the wreck. Where are the Guardians? Oh, there. Hmm. You two are awfully quiet over there.
Do what?
Oh yeah, just really quiet.
I'm
Yeah.
just gathering fiber.
Ah.
I'm just irritated because I just got in and I'm already at a 23-minute queue again.
But you just got in.
Yeah, no.
How come you're back at the queue?
Server. My internet hiccuped
Ah, that
and
dropped you.
I timed out.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Just a little bit. And I mean, I want to play it, but I.
Well, I mean, I know it's a closed beta and stuff like that, but you'd think that they would have better servers such that they can support more players. So you don't have to
Yeah.
sit and wait in a queue. Because that's going to be a killer. If any game that you've got to sit and wait that long just to get in and play, people are not going to play it.
Yeah.
I don't care how dedicated they are. Nobody wants to sit for half an hour waiting just to be able to actually get into a game. Yeah, I know.
Only to
I know
get kicked out
Mordred's.
shortly after
Yeah,
because of some sort of hiccup.
I know Mordred's has issues with loading into some of the bigger games like Ark and Atlas, or Atlas in Ark in
Yeah,
particular. But I think
even
that's a different situation.
yeah, I was gonna say, as far as I know, that's more Mordred's computer side.
Yeah, it's from computer or
Yeah,
network or
and
something. Yeah.
It
I
just be
have a
like,
feeling
I
something's
don't
running
like
in the.
the.
I have a feeling that something's running in the background.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be running. It's
You
interfering
could.
with my gaming.
Well, it's possible, and I heard it, have heard of things like this happening. It is possible that any form of antivirus or any malware system you got on your computer could be causing delays as well, because it's trying to validate every bit of data coming into your computer. That can happen because it puts so much extra load on the system because it's trying to scan all the traffic coming in and out of the computer, even when you're trying to connect to a game, that it just puts delays and extra load on the computer. It can happen. I've seen it happen in the past when I used to mess with that crap. There are some antivirus and anti-malware systems which are hyper aggressive and really are some of the most unoptimized programs on the market, to be honest. Although what I did find is very interesting, the guy that created McAfee antivirus, even though he created
I've heard this
McAfee
before. He would
antivirus,
not use it himself.
he flat out refused to put it on his own system because he even, in an interview, he referred to it as embedding itself so deeply it might as well be a virus. Yeah, that's pretty telling. Yeah, it's also one of the most difficult to get off a system properly. But then again, he also got arrested for fraud or something or other, I think it was, at some point. John McAfee, I think his name is. Something like that. No, I'm not antivirus. What a weird way of putting that is. I actually think that antivirus and anti-malware applications are just prudent on any system these days, especially with how everything's becoming interconnected and how you run apps. I don't know why they call them apps. I don't know. The language has changed so much over the years. The younger generation don't even know that apps actually is just a shortened version of applications. See, in my day they were just called programs or executables. something that ran.
Got old.
No, then the younger generation came and says, well, that's too hard to say, we'll just call them apps. And now everything's an app. And there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than people using the term incorrectly. It drives me nuts. Again, one of the reasons why I got out of the industry. Apps, I will use the term apps. Apps go on mobile devices. They don't go on desktop PCs, and Microsoft has taken to trying to refer to things you install on your PC as an app. Okay, it is an application technically, but it's also a program, which is what it does. It's a program with a specific task that runs within another program, in this case, the Windows operating system. But, yeah, it's because Microsoft is trying to push everybody over to hybrid devices, I suppose. They're a cross between a tablet and a smartphone and a computer, a PC. Smart devices, whatever they call them.
I believe the correct term is a hybrid between pain in the ass and pain in the ass.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one. You know it well. Okay, now somewhere over here there's a base. Where is it? There it is. I better slow down. I see a Mordred's running around on the docks. Alrighty. Oh, I did that again. Every time I jump off the sloop to jump on the docks, I jump over the docks. Alright, so we're here. Gold. Another 500 gold. Excellent. Where did I put the coral? That's coal. Coral and gems. There it is. Some more seaweed. No, not flint. Doesn't go in flint. Goes in fibre. Some songs. That's right, I think I put songs right the way around the opposite side of the library here, didn't I? Yeah, there it is. What have we got? Drums.
And here I thought I was the only one who made libraries in Atlas.
Nope. No, I like him. That was the one thing that Grogs did really well, I reckoned. their archive for blueprints and songs and maps and everything I found was really good. Structures, journeyman.
My archive was small, but it was just right for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we had the primary blueprints, which went out in the open.
Yep.
And then we had the more difficult ones to get in a vault that only the high-ranking officers in the vault
Could actually get to, yep.
Especially after the cook attempting to make off with all of our high-end blueprints.
You cutting my hair. I heard that. Legendary catapult.
Well, someone's got to shave the Tucci.
Maybe I don't want a haircut.
Too bad you're getting a haircut and a shave.
Yeah, so it would seem. Legendary. Masterwork.
It's like if I ever played on the server with those one guys again, not the Armco server, but the LFP one.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I would not be in the same faction as them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd make my own faction or something like that.
Yeah, I understand that one.
Because having them come through, grab our resources and our blueprints and all that shit, and just make off with it.
Yeah.
And not even inform us.
Tad rude. I felt.
It pissed me off thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay, so that can all go in there. They don't need to be refrigerated, but they can go in here with the other foods anyway. However, I now have to close my stream off. I've got to go out shortly, and all that jazz. So thanks for stopping by, and yeah, if you haven't done so, hit the follow button. That way you get notified when I stream next. But until next time, happy sailing.